Today, I'm back in the gym training again after about 4 or 5 days off over Christmas. Definitely ate a bit too much food, drank a few too many beers, but body weight has held over the last few days, which is quite a surprise. My normal macros is like, well, not macros, my calories are 4,000 calories on a training day, 3,200 calories on a rest day. I've definitely been over that, but body composition hasn't taken a hit, which is good. So yeah, today we're in the gym, gonna train push, and we'll go through that session, and I'll also give you an update of where I currently am. So currently I've got a couple of issues with my training. The first one is something that I've thought I've had for a while. I've had a physio tell me and a doctor saying that I've got like not a trapped nerve, but I don't even know if a trapped nerve is a thing. It's more like a damaged or an inflamed nerve, which is giving me issues in the gym with like, obviously neck pain, upper back pain, but obviously that's a problem. But the main issue for me is that I feel like dizzy and stuff in the gym. Like it's hard to go in the gym and not have any tension in your neck when you're training because obviously all the bracing and stuff. And sometimes I'll have to stop the set short just because I feel a little bit wobbling about to fall over. Other issue is my scapula. So I've definitely spoken about this before. You know, not being able to stay tight in my presses, and you know, I've seen a couple of different people, physios, sports massage. You know, there's a couple of different opinions, and I actually think, I mean, I might be wrong, but I actually think it's something to do with my serratus anterior, because obviously not only does that play a role in like protracting and elevating the scapula, it also has a role in stabilizing the shoulder joint. I always feel like when I'm pressing that my right scapula is always like winging out, and that's why I can't get tight, and it's just a bit of a nightmare with pressing. And what I mean by the serratus anterior being an issue is that I think that that muscle is just very weak. And that's because of all the pressing I do over the last, I don't know, 4, 5 plus years, maybe since I started training like 7 years ago, is that I've always done my pressing kind of like locking my shoulders back and down, which is a good cue to kind of promote stability so you can create more force output and just generally be safer when you're pressing. However, when you're pressing like that all the time, like it's one of them where the serratus anterior won't get any stimulus and it can become weak over time. And that's what I think my issue is. With my food intake as well, because I'm working around these issues, I'm just gonna keep the food the same, see what happens to body composition. I'm not gonna push food up when I feel like I can't get enough stimulus to specific muscle groups to actually promote muscle growth. Because if I'm obviously eating in like a surplus of calories and I'm not giving the body a reason to grow, then obviously I'm just gonna get fat and not build muscles. So, already done the first exercise, did a single arm cuff lateral raise. The reason I'm doing it single arm, one, just to get a better connection to that side delt rather than doing it bilaterally, and also it just like, it's a little bit less tension on my neck. So yeah, started with that, 2 sets, 2 15 reppers, and now, yeah, onto the side back shoulder press. This is my last warm-up set. I'll do like 2 reps with this, and then we'll take a top set, probably do 4.5 plates. Okay. 2 plates for the big dog. Come on, Em. Let's go. Come on, Em. Straight up. Yes. Nice, Em. Keep them there. Lovely reps. Yeah, come on, strong, strong. Stay on this. Big press. Yeah, there's more. Come on. Nice. Again. Yes. Unlucky. Good set. Oh, okay. Okay, light work. If you get this moving, I'm impressed. Nah, you'll get it moving. Straight up. Big press. Yes. Slow on the way down. Big press. Yes, Sam. Go on, stay on it. Nice. Big press. Oh, unlucky though. Next exercise, so we're 2 sets deep in this already, I've got 1 more. So this isn't normally how I would train, but obviously I'm working around what I've got to work around. What I'm doing is just like pre-exhausting the chest, get as much blood in there as I can, and then when I go into my pressing, I won't need to use as much load, and then obviously if I'm using less load, there's less chance of, you know, hurting my shoulder. Yeah, just doing 3 sets. Started off with 2 sets of 10, now I've dropped the weight a little bit more of a higher rep set. This, like I said, it's not the best way of training, to be honest. Like, I'd much rather start off with like a bigger compound movement where I'm recruiting more motor units, and that way it's going to be more mechanical tension. But if I try and do that, I just know I'm going to get injured because I can't get tight. I'll impinge my shoulder and blow my shoulder out. So you notice then what I'm doing is retracting to get the tension on the chest, but I'm not like really locking my scapula back. As I'm getting the chest short, I'm actually letting a little bit of protraction happen, but I'm not letting like my delt go above my chest, because then the delt's going to do all the work. So I'm just retracted, keep the chest high, elbows across the midline like that, slight protraction, big squeeze. So you're about to witness now what I mean about my pressing. So I'm using the machine just to, well, to be honest, just because there's nothing else available in the gym, it's so busy, but just to offer a bit of stability. So you'll see that like my shoulders are all over the place, my elbows will go all over the place. Right, finishing off with a bit of triceps now. So I've had to kind of steer away from my normal session just because the gym's so busy and I can't be bothered to stay in the gym for like 3 hours. So I'm just going to push down 3 sets, overhead extension 3 sets, and that'll be that. So that's push done. Not how I'd usually like to set up my push sessions, but is what it is at the moment anyway. That session pretty much sums up my push sessions over the last like few months. Just like not being able to do what I want to. Obviously today was because the gym was busy, and then obviously I went to do that chest press and my scapula was just winging out, and then obviously because of that I just get a lot of shoulder pain, so I feel like I'm just moaning this whole video. So yeah, if anyone's ever experienced anything like this, let me know in the comments, because training chest is pretty much impossible. Although the shoulder press weren't too bad, obviously I progressed it today, I still felt literally all over the shop. Like after my first rep, my scapula was like in Russia somewhere, but I'm doing what I can. I'll do another video like this, have an update soon, but yeah, I'm not going to continue bulking for a little while. I'm just going to hold body weight, kind of just try and, you know, at least diagnose the issue. I've seen multiple people, hopefully someone can actually see what the problem is and actually try and rectify it. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I've got anything else to add. What do you reckon? That'll do, yeah. Like my video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.